Hi, this is Tapcat, and welcome to a mission where I think I played against both Advent and myself. During the mission, I called out at least a couple of times, I think maybe more than a couple, where I realized, I did this, but I really should have done that. And then I started watching the video after the fact, and I realized it was worse than I thought. There were some really basic things. So, for example, right before we left for the mission, I bought holo targeting for my specialist. Then, for the entire mission, I completely forgot that I even had it. If I ever used it, it was strictly by accident. So, essentially, I got no benefit from it at all. And just things like that, where I feel like I did not do myself any favors. And we fought against some pretty darn difficult opponents, including one that we faced for the first time. So it's an escalation in the enemies we're facing. I won't spoil it because its entrance is fairly dramatic. So anyway, hopefully that's interesting enough to you to stick around and find out what happens.
Veteran squad concealment.
Well, I guess we can bring Clara forward. We are concealed at least. Wait, where am I? Yeah, okay, here. Well, we got a little ways to go. We do have some time.
Understood. Moving out.
Gotta watch out for the civvies here. Ah, they had a lot too. Actually, I want to be careful here. I don't want to move too far.
Heading to that location.
It's so nice when you have the Reaper because the range that they can be seen from is so limited. Not so with the others, sadly, but it does look like we're going to be okay here. I don't like that he's running like right up against this little... Oh, son of a... Yep. Well, that's what I was worried about, all right. So there goes my ambush ability. That's a bummer. You know, I can't blame the game for that. That's my own fault. I could have taken control of that and made it better for myself. And, I was literally in the middle of saying, gee, that's not the best, but I let it go. And now I have given up, all the initiative to them. And I'm going to have to be careful about moving forward because I could see something back here. I just saw a health bar. So here's a question. Let's go ahead and go into overdrive. And since he has shredding the same way a grenadier, I believe is the word I'm looking for, has, we will start the festivities. Wow, that's not great. That's putting it mildly. Sold. Yeah, I didn't think it would hit the officer, but it did seem like it would break his cover. And my best shot is still 59%. 59, the new 100. Maybe it's the new 99. I get confused sometimes. Okay. This is rough because I would very much like to kill, every one of these guys. Okay, I think this could be a good face-off turn. Let me see. 180, 60. Okay. And he has high cover. You know what it's funny. I was actually thinking about using a grenade here. Partly to finish breaking up the cover. Because I realized the rocket didn't do quite as much as it looked like it was going to. And unfortunately, that's really interesting. I could hit the mech, but I would only destroy the cover of the officer. Listen, I think I'm better off just doing something like this.
Bombs away.
We'll get twice as much damage out of it, which matters. And, getting rid of the cover to boot. Because we got to kill all these guys. Oh, God, I destroyed my own cover. I mean, listen, it's a thing that happens. Why don't I do this? The venom will affect him, so even if he manages to live through this. And then I don't mind taking a quick shot at this guy. I don't love, that the armor is a thing, but whatever. And now we do face off. And I should get 3 hits here. Yeah, beautiful. Very good turn. Now, let me see. I feel like Clara is definitely the one that just makes sense to finish this guy. Oh, it's not guaranteed she'll finish him, but let's try. All right.
That armor's tough.
Am I? Yes, I can. We'll do this.
I will tear you apart.
Thank you. Thank you. Harry. Excuse me. That was interesting because I was clicking on his abilities. I mean, that's what I was going to do, but still. A little weird. So, not having an ambush, was not the end of the world. Maybe come here? No? Nothing? Okay. Well, the awkward thing is I don't really dare dash.
Moving to designated
I
coordinates.
kind of need to, restrict myself to moving up one, slot at a time because we just cannot afford to reveal somebody on a dash here. I don't mind bringing her up here, although if I reveal somebody that's on the roof, that would have been pretty bad, to be fair. I think I actually will do this. I'm going to just move away from the fire. That strikes me as a sound maneuver.
Finally.
And I won't worry about getting him behind cover. I think I will go ahead and just reload him. Just like I'm going to move the spark forward.
Movement engaged.
And I'll reload him because one shot, that's not a ton.
Reloading weapon.
And then everybody else can go in Overwatch. I didn't bring the good gun with him. Doggone it. That's not good. That's costing me a lot of aim.
That won't stop it.
What can we do?
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Okay, the fact that that truck is about to blow up is not good. I don't know if we can even salvage this mission. I would have to be able to hack the truck and get the VIP out of there literally right now. Alternatively, like maybe I could blow up just like a door panel or something. I don't think I can do it from here. Okay. So clearly I could, you know, shotgun here. We could use run and gun. And of course I could use him. In fact, Reaper might actually come in quite handy here. Let me do this. Let's go ahead and move her forward.
Confirmed.
I'm very anxious that I'm going to trigger another pod here. It's incredibly plausible. I'll take this chance. Okay, wow. Well, that was huge because now I can just completely ignore that fool. But I can't reach this one. So I'm probably just going to do it anyway because she has Implacable, right? Yeah, so I want to kill. So I don't really need Reaper, I guess, is the thing. I might as well just take the kill while I've got it. Either that or I come to wound him, but I do have to stay there. And it's not like I'm going to kill him this turn. Interesting. Let me think about that. Likewise, I can certainly rend him. And I think that makes sense. I'll go ahead and do it. Well, we gotta pull these guys down. This doesn't look promising. Yep. I mean, I kind of knew this was going to happen. And yet, it's the kind of thing where it's like, if it's going to happen, then I'm just going to have to let it happen. Because at the end of the day, I can't... I can't allow these guys to run around. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I actually think my Grenadier is more likely to make this work.
Heading there now.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm well aware that I'm flanking myself. You don't need to tell me. But this is going to be a really good grenade. Because we're going to hit the truck and the Andromedan and the Spectre. And we're going to clear the path for the VIP to get out. Except they can't get out. Oh, because we haven't spotted them. I would have to come here. I am super excited about that. Now, what I was thinking, I bring Kang up, and of course, I throw this. The problem is, this is not going to absorb this many attacks. I don't see it. Yeah, I still have a long way to go on him, man. I could give Clara another action. Why don't I do this? You go bust this guy up. It's not likely that I can get a kill. But I might get a stun. Actually, would I be better off? I can't get the kill. Even if I get the crit, I won't get the kill. And I don't even have that high a chance on the crit for some reason. Let's just do this. Gotta go for the stun. I didn't get there. Gone you. Sparky, what can you do? Honestly, I don't know if he can do much.
Movement request confirmed.
Well, it's my worst shot, but yet it's the only one that would matter. Like, what I want is a kill here. So, I just kind of have to... Okay, we got there. We got there. So now, the one Viper is stunned. I am... God help me. I'm going to come here. Please don't trigger another pod.
We have the VIP and are moving to safety.
Now, VIP comes here. Behind full cover. Avoids a gruesome death by explosion. These guys waste their turn on the Mimic Beacon. And we go from there. Whoo. And reinforcements, yay! Isn't that awesome?
Enemy transport inbound on your current position.
Okay. Does she have Blade Storm? She does. I'm putting her here, and then I'm gonna kill this idiot. In fact, I'm just gonna do this now. Hold on, I'm not. Can I kill these two? That's the problem. Him, really. That's the only one that matters. I'm just by far the hardest one.
Understood. Moving out.
41%. The cover is just killing me, but we're going to do what we can. Okay, that was timely.
Could use some ammo
Like,
over here.
really hard to overstate how timely that was.
Righteous.
Please don't trigger another pod, by the way. Okay, so I'm going to parry. That should occupy him. He should just go for the punch. That's definitely what I'm hoping, anyway. So now, can we kill the Spectre? I'm not sure. I certainly am not going to flank him with my Spark. Which is unfortunate, but hey. Life is filled with unfortunate events, I'm afraid. I will come here, I guess. Yeah, I'd rather come here. This way I can see everybody. This would be really good. All right, we got there.
Minimal ammunition remaining.
I am gonna go ahead and do this. I've kind of come far enough now. What I should have done, by the way, since he only had 1 health, I should have used my sword to slash him, and then used Implacable to come here. But then again, I wouldn't have gotten the 2 ability points if I'd have done that. So maybe not. All right, so she's all set for Blade Storm. She doesn't need Implacable at this point. I think what I'm going to do is I'll just move him back here and hunker down. And then that actually opens up a pretty darn good spot for me to come out and get the flank. But hey, hold on a minute there, cowboy. What do we got? What have we got? This would really be pretty fantastic. You know, I'm game. Why did I do that? Because I needed to fire. I needed to fire, and I got all excited about run and gun. Honestly, it was not worth it because I could have killed the stupid. Oh God, yeah. I just gave up a flanking shot for nothing. Is what I did. So good job me. I probably am not going to kill this guy now. Idiotic. That's it. I screwed myself. No more actions. It's not the end of the world. He's not going to attack us. He's going to do the stupid thing where he takes somebody over. But he should be dead. And me picking up a meaningless run and gun, not really that great. Okay, the Blade Storm may not be quite as good as I hope because all these guys have, you know, pretty decent armor. But it's still free damage, so. Okay, good job, Clara. Nice work there. Okay. Thank you for doing something this time. Oh, and the other guy didn't move. Wow, so out of 3 guys, I only got 5 damage. Okay, that's pretty crap. I can't blame her for that one. You can't hit him.
Got a casualty here. Damn you.
I'm gonna wish I had another Mimic Beacon on this turn, I think. So he has to die this turn. Yeah, who knows? Maybe I can use run and gun. And that'll make the difference. Okay, so... Oh, this is rough. I am simply going to use my Templar to keep him busy. And I clearly need to use Murdoch on one of these two. My preference would be him. The question is, you know, how am I killing this idiot? And I don't have a good answer. But also, I have to break Overwatch here. And this may be the best way to do it, actually. Because it will also shred. Okay. That was a pretty huge hit. And you know what? Because of Overdrive, I got twisted up in my thinking there. Because I should have reloaded before I fired. But I was actually thinking that, like, with the Spark, you can fire and still take an action. But that's only true when you're in Overdrive. I just was thinking for that one moment that I could take 2 actions regardless of the order. And that is not true. So now he's going to be out of ammo next turn. And I should have just reloaded him this time and it wouldn't have been an issue. So I am going to come over here.
Position confirmed.
And I'm going to try and kill this thing. Well, I guess I have no chance to kill him. But we've hurt him. Okay. Okay. Well, let me think about that. I do not believe I'm killing all these guys this turn. I'm pretty sure the Andromedan is still going to be alive. But I have a pretty simple plan for that. Like, you know, basically, if I just rend him and parry, I would just prefer to do it from over here. So with him, I could just take a kill there, but I'm kind of thinking, oh, I didn't realize you'd have face off again. Okay. Okay. Already used the two guys with shredding. Do I want to use, or do I even have a grenade to spare? I'm not using his. Okay. I don't have one on someone whose turn I'm willing to give up. I mean, I might be able to do her. So, let's come back to Caldwell and use face off. Let me see. It's just way more important to me to get some headway on this thing.
Went off the armor.
I'm really uncomfortable leaving him standing where he is. I'm gonna need somebody else to take a good stiff shot at him too. But I'm gonna end my turn like so. So that'll give me Clara back. That's pretty good, because we just poisoned the shield bearer too. Or we should have. Okay. So there's Clara. Now, we can kind of do this however we want, because I got two guys that I need to kill. And he's got a stock. Like, they both only have 3 health. Let me just make sure I've got this straight. So all I want him to do is hunker down. I mean, he doesn't need to do crap. I have Clara. I got Mike. I got Kang. And that's it. Okay. So let's go ahead and take care of Mike really quick. I actually was toying with the idea of Reaper, but I don't know how Reaper interacts with parry. So if I activated Reaper, came here, can I come back here, hit him, and then bring up parry? And since I'm just not 100% sure, and I don't need to do that, wow, it will not let me come around to this other side. That's so odd. I obviously have the movement points for it. Where is it going over there? Okay.
Strike all my people.
And parry. Okay. So now, oh, you can't see the other mech. Okay, I'm gonna make this easy on myself then. Oh, I need to hit. I can't just automatically kill the guy. No, I can't leave him flanked.
Tired of waiting around.
It's unlikely this guy fires, but he could. Son of a...
Get him next time.
Well, now I can't kill both of them. Damn it. I wish I'd have used Reaper. I wish I'd have taken the chance. Well, I got no choice, really.
Taken care of.
I'm so annoyed. Or I should have moved him. I should have moved Kang up here, because the stock would have killed this one. Damn it. I really screwed myself there.
I'm on the
We're probably going to take some wounds. The mech will probably launch a grenade. However many guys get hurt, 100% my fault. 100% misplay.
They come for me!
Should have completed at least this part of the mission without getting hurt.
Need to find some new cover!
And inexplicably, he went on Overwatch. Well, thank you, game, for the gift. I do appreciate it. Okay, reload.
Let's do this!
And there's a few ways to go with this. I obviously would like to kill this guy. And then we don't have to worry about all the other. I guess that makes sense. If I'd have missed that shot, it's hard to overstate how bad that would have been. Okay. I am going to use her to clean up the shield bearer.
The aliens used this to defeat most of Earth's heavy conventional forces. It can punch through armor just as easily as it chews through infantry. Be careful.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Take care of these guys.
Enemy down.
I had a feeling there was another pod, but we've been moving around this area so much. I have to admit, I did not necessarily see that coming. Okay. Well, we have to kill him before we do any moves. How about... Well, you go ahead and hunker down again. I'll reload. I don't think I want to use overdrive this turn because I foresee a big need for it in my near future. Oh, that sectopod. Okay, so what I'd like to do, I'm just going to come around him and then use rend. And I think I'm just gonna... Well, maybe I want to move away because honestly, I got to start positioning myself. And we're killing this guy this turn. I don't see that as even a question. We just have to.
Let's do this!
Note that I am eager to move away from that other pod because I don't want them to get a quality shot this turn if I can help it. And there's no cover there. That is fantastic, huh? So, like, what if I came here? That's going to do me no good at all. I could try this, but, I mean, if that sectopod moves close enough to take a shot at me, I'm screwed. But poisoning this guy would really be huge. I'm going to try it. I don't know if this is foolish. I feel like I need to be a little aggressive. That part of it, at least, did work out for me. Whether, you know, it ultimately will be a success or not, I don't know.
Closing on target
Oh, I
position.
mean, it already blew up, so I don't really have to worry about that. Thankfully, tactical analysis is also going to help here. I mean, my whole thing was if they don't really have a shot to take, you know, then what are they going to do to me? So that worked. So the good news is we cleaned the other group out. And now, you know, we can kind of start fresh with these guys. That's the idea anyway. So I wouldn't be able to see the purifier. I think I'm good with that. I like coming up here though. It should give me... Oh, alright, I got lucky. You know what? I did notice the stupid Overwatch logo or whatever you want to call it, the little icon, and I lost sight of it. Alright. So the good thing is, I'm so happy that I gave him, or that we bought the plasma version of the grenadier weapon first, so that I can shred 3 armor at a time.
Deflection.
I mean, he still has 3. So don't get me wrong, that is a lot. But listen, it's better than 4. And I come over here. Hold on. Yeah, listen. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm coming up, baby. I want the aim bonus. Screw that. And now let's do overdrive. I have 2 ammo, so I can take 2 shots. And I know the second shot will have a worse chance to hit. It is what it is.
Enemy armor intact.
And I mean, we are really making headway on his armor. If I can just get this shot, and it's 98%, so I mean... So no more armor.
Additional ammo.
That's pretty huge. Okay. I don't know if I can kill this guy this turn, though, man. I'm not sure I'm going to take him out either, but his mobility is going to be reduced, so... If I rend it, I don't know if I can. 7, 8, 3... Okay, the problem is I would need max because of the armor. Although if he's still poisoned, that's not necessarily true. I just know that in the past I've thought that, and then for whatever reason I didn't really get the value that I should have from poison. It didn't do the damage. So I don't really like moving Kang that close. But I do want to be spread out. So I think rather than staying over here, I will go ahead and move up. And I am going to focus on this guy because, boy, we need him dead as soon as possible. He may get to attack this turn. I think it's very likely because I'm pretty sure that Murdoch was the only guy I had with blue screen rounds. That was probably an oversight on my part. I could do 2 of those. I mean, there's potential for a little more damage, but only a little. And I honestly am wondering if I should just do this. I basically have 0 chance of taking this guy out is the problem. I don't really see any value in going up for her because even from here, she will have a 100% chance to hit. Here, let me do this.
Ready to go.
Yeah, I'll come
Okay.
here. You know what? In hindsight, I'm almost wondering if I should have used her on him. Maybe. I think it's too late now. It's just way more valuable to take a guy completely out. And I regret I put myself in this spot now. Because clearly we're going to take this guy out next turn. So I do think that's a misplay. I had 100% kill on him using her. Maybe I do this. I'm going to do it. Even poison, there's too good a chance that he does damage to us. Now, I don't think I can afford to leave him out of cover this turn. The Sectopod could easily turn, you know, and just beat the crap out of him. Okay, I'm not close enough to get both of them, so that's fine. So, hold on. I actually could have killed him. If I had used Mike, I could have killed him. Well, maybe that was the misplay. I'm sorry, everybody. Yeah, let's do this. This should make him pretty safe from the fire attacks and all that crap. Alright. Yeah, I think I blew it. I did not think that I could kill the Sectopod. I had convinced myself that it just wasn't going to happen. And so I thought, well, then let's at least get a kill. You know? I don't think he'll hit with this.
Getting a little too warm over here.
Yeah, that's fine. So I blew it, you know? And poor Sparky, he's going to pay the price. So here's the thing we need to do. Where's my VIP? And Caldwell. Okay, VIP is fine. 1, 2, 3. I'm not 100% that Caldwell is fine. I'm always just a little shaky about, you know, what the range of that is. So I'm just going to move forward. We're going to start heading towards the stupid evac point anyway. The game, come on. Oh, come on, game. It's okay, Ray. It's okay. We'll get it back. We'll get it back. Don't worry. Okay, I have restored an autosave. And I am going to try doing substantially the same thing. Because it is just kind of what I need to do. I could try shooting with another character, but I think the, you know, crash was just one of those random things that happens. I will say, listen, for all that XCOM can be a buggy mess, it's very, very rare that I have straight up crashes like that. So, you know, I get a little salty every now and then about the bugs, but I don't really give them a lot of hell for the crashes, because I do feel like, hey, it's truly the exception and not the rule. Meanwhile, we have some work to do.
Position confirmed.
So I'm going to bring him down because obviously we want to do some shredding here. And while I do tend to worry a lot less about purifiers than I do some enemies, that doesn't mean you never take damage from them.
Out of rounds.
Quite the opposite, in fact. So let me just give Clara a little breathing room to not get caught in the blast.
Get a closer look.
And there you go.
Enemy destroyed.
And I can even use Handy Dandy Implacable to pick up the loot.
Got some goods here.
Oh, we can sell it. Alright, so I'm reasonably sure that, you know, we probably have finished the fighting here. I could be wrong, of course. It's always possible. I do think I will not expose any new ground at this time. But anybody who's kind of behind, I am going to move forward. Or Sparky. Yeah, you know, I should have taken the time, I guess, to do the math. It's one of the areas where it just sucks. I tried to have the mod that shows health values rather than having 5,000 stupid pips for these higher health enemies. So it just, you know, I kind of eyeballed it and I was like, oh my god, it has a crap ton of health. So whatever, we're not going to kill him this turn. But I could have hit it with Mike and then moved away with momentum and then finished him, you know, like with Caldwell. And now that doesn't necessarily mean we wouldn't have taken a wound. We might have. The Lancer would have lived through the turn if I'd have done it that way.
Advancing.
And even poisoned, you know, he might or might not have been able to hit somebody with his baton, but he certainly could have taken a shot. And, you know, you even again, poison, sure, it reduces his aim, but they hit that way all the time. Just like when you throw a flashbang grenade, they have worse aim. It doesn't necessarily mean that they'll miss. But I would have had a better chance to take no wounds. And if I took a wound, it would have been less damage. Oh, sorry, Caldwell. I kind of hung you out to dry there, buddy. I actually thought I had everybody, but I should have known better because I had 6 spots filled up perfectly, and there's 6 of us plus the VIP. However, no harm, no foul, and we even got out with an extra turn to spare. So, 1 soldier wounded. Sparky, not only wounded, but literally within an inch of his mechanical life. So I'm glad I didn't get him destroyed on his very first outing. So, I know I made a couple of misplays there. That was one of them. And I forget what it was. I called it out when I did it. There was something a little earlier where I made it a point to say, yeah, you know what? I shouldn't have done it this way. I did it. Yeah, I think it was with Clara. And I should have maybe used her sword. Oh, but that's right. That one was questionable because those ability points matter too. So, I don't know. Whatever. I definitely blew it when I had Kang target the guy with 4 health instead of the guy with 3 health. I should have made sure I moved him somewhere where he could see it. Now we don't have Sparky for a whole month, and I didn't even get him promoted, so that's really unfortunate. Because he badly needs a promotion to be useful. You know, I need to get his weapon upgraded, and I need to do a lot. Alright, well, sure, I'll do that. Okay, well, I wouldn't go so far as to say that, you know, I was terrible or anything, but I definitely could have done better. Okay, I have just about completely forgotten. I am really tempted to go scan for that other thing. I have the intel I need, and we could genuinely use this. I have all of these weapon upgrades I need to buy. It's quite a list. I need supplies, probably most of all. But getting some
Patching it through to your
Valerium and alloys would be good
progress
too.
against the aliens over the past month has been significant, Commander. But there is still room to improve if we are
Well, this
going
is
to
huge.
eliminate the alien
So,
threat.
The elders have blessed me.
good to know.
Empowered me. I am stronger than ever. And I will not fail them.
His smell is stronger than ever.
Now the real fun starts. I'll be there soon, Commander.
Aliens increase the strength of their encryption. Ooh, I don't like that at all. That's not amazing, but I don't really care. This would give me infinite mimic beacons, so I don't know. I'm actually trying to reduce my reliance on mimic beacons a little bit because I love them so much and they're so powerful. And it is actually a complaint I've gotten in past playthroughs that I use them too much, but it's one of the reasons that I had two and I thought, you know, one, it would be really good on a covert op for that initial ambush, but also then it kind of forces me to be very judicious about when I use the one remaining on a normal mission. So is there anything in here? I actually think I'm ready to pull munitions expert. I'm very happy with this. We have had like one mission, I think, where we got this actually kick in. In the past, when I've had this order, it's done a lot more work for me. This has been, you know, listen, this does literally nothing 80% of the time, and then you get a lost mission, and you're like, this is the best order ever. We're just about done with excavation. This would be a good one to bring in. You know, we haven't really had a lot of situations, but as we get our guys, you know, higher up, I don't need this one yet, but when we reach a point where a lot of our basic stuff is done, this would be good. I actually think I'm going to do that. And I'll leave the rest for now. Enemy, yeah, we definitely want all that stuff. Okay, I'm good with it for now.
Done, Commander.
And forget what I was going to scan for. I want my money because that's how I'm going to buy these weapon upgrades. And we need those so badly. And then if I can do this,
Positive
let's.
confirmation on an emergency signal coming from the site of our most recent covert action.
Well, I guess I get to use a mimic beacon again after all. 2 in one day. So as usual, I will record this, but we'll show it in a mini episode or a bonus episode tomorrow. And in 2 days, we'll have, you know, whatever the next mission is. All right. Kind of a shame that Russell is out for 10 days because I was counting on him to
Against the elders.
be on the team I wanted to send to an alien facility.
Commander, you'll be happy to hear our most recent covert action yielded some new intel on the Chosen. If we want to take out
Good.
the Chosen once and for all, we should move to strike their stronghold. The Resistance has found our access point. We just have to make use of it.
We've got a shot at hitting the elders hard, something we haven't tried before. You up for it, Commander?
So let me see. What is this one? So it doesn't tell you what the new order would be, right? Oh my God. That is amazing. Would remove 1 block of avatar progress at the end of every month. I mean, I say that. It is really, really good. But 1 a month is also, you know, how many months are left in the campaign? Nonetheless, that's way better than removing 2 over, you know, at once. And we could add to somebody's aim, which I like a lot. it makes me really want to put, I mean, it's only by 2, but still. What if I threw Ben in there? Problem is, I want it, like, hold on. How many days is this? 9. So if I put in 2 bonded soldiers, like, just for the sake, Chris and Chemical, it knocks it down by 1 day. I mean, you know, that's cool. I will do this. It's not really what I wanted to do, but I'm good with it.
My kind will do whatever is needed.
I didn't give him a mimic beacon, by the way. Oh, it's okay, Ray. It's okay. Somebody rang the doorbell. That's not a happy sound for most kitty cats. Let's go and try to finish the supply drop. Okay. So let me do this. I want to come to engineering, build items, and again, we just have a ton of these weapons that we need. I won't worry about this right now because even though we really need it, it's going to be a while before I can use him. Let's do this. Let's do this. And I'll do this. Okay. Well, there went most of my money and my Alarium.
Tigan seems to have a habit of scratching that scar.
Okay. Let's check the black market. Maybe I can sell some stuff and we'll see if there's anything worth buying.
Market is open.
I want this really badly. And I'm actually pretty tempted to buy one of these. But maybe I should do this instead. Let me think about that. So here's a question. Can I do the stupid an alien facility? Let me see. This one has 2 pips. Rather than just keep scanning until another mission comes along, I keep saying I want to do it and then I keep not going. So let me see. Russell's wounded, which sucks, but we could bring Liam. You know, I mean, there is a big difference between a major and a lieutenant, but he can heal, which is, you know, the single most important thing to me. But we got Riggs, we got Tex. How's your Will doing? Your Will's fine. Yeah, he'll be tired after the mission, but he could come. And if I bring him, maybe I bring Clara. Is she tired or is she good? Can I find her? Where? Clara. Here's Clara. Yeah. They'll both be tired afterwards, but I'm okay with that. I think we do it. I think we put together a team. Let's see. I could bring Ben. Do I have another grenadier I can bring? Yeah, I can bring Russo. Okay. You know what? I'm in. We're going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and call it here. When we come back, we will go to take out the alien facility that has 2 pips. So where is that? Is it New Chile? No, it's New India. And I guess before we go, I'll also decide whether or not I want to buy the auto repeater right now. I kind of do, or the Alarium, honestly. How far away? Yeah, see, we're only 2 days away from having the storm gun. Let me do this. I said I was going to try to sell because that would make buying it a lot more possible. Buying the storm gun. So, oh, I only had one left. I'm really wanting to do this. I'll get rid of a core because I'm not really using them much at this point. Advent Purifier. Berserker Corpse, Mouton. What is this? Yeah, I don't really care about them. It's hard when I only have one of something. And then you know what else? Let's equip the PCSs. I think it's time. So I'm going to get rid of the advanced repeater. I'm going to get rid of the advanced laser sight. So that gave us a good infusion of cash. So if I bought the Alarium crystals, that would let me buy the storm gun right away when it's ready. So, let's do this. One I've had in my mind for a long time is to give Mike the dodge. And then the other one, whoa, sorry. The other one that I definitely want to do is give her, hold on, she doesn't have one, right? Yeah. Let's give her the mobility, because obviously, you know, she is the one who just goes all over the damn place. And what was the last one? Conditioning. So somebody mentioned that, hey, you know, you can give that to specialists. Kind of make sure that the healer is still alive to heal. Oh, I already did. I already gave him +3. So that's fine. What if we gave Kang? I don't know. I kind of do tend to look at him as my secondary guy, and I feel like, why not use it? So, okay. But particularly one of the reasons I wanted to do this is knowing that one of the Chosen is going to try to sabotage the Avenger. They tend to take stuff from your inventory if there's anything there. Like they took a couple of weapon upgrades that I had last time, you know, that I hadn't gotten around to equipping. So that really sucks to just lose them. So, okay, I'm no fooling this time. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. And when we come back, we'll go to the alien facility. So that's all for now. Thanks for watching. I hope we see you next time.